It's a move that is bound to trigger a massive controversy across the globe. A Dutch politician is set to hold a competition for drawing cartoons inside the Dutch parliament. Now, what's wrong with that, you may ask? Well, it's a competition to draw cartoons depicting Prophet Muhammad. The Freedom Party of the Netherlands announced its plan to hold the contest in the Dutch parliament later this year. The party, led by anti-Islam politicians Geert Wilders, confirmed that the contest has been approved by the country's counter-terrorism agency. We'll restrict to the Twitter and quote, Dutch counter-terrorism agency NCTV gives green light to Muhammad cartoon contest in secure PVV quarters of Dutch parliament later this year. So that's what we are going to do and organize with cartoonist ex-Muslim Bosch Faustini. The freedom of speech is the most important of all. The competition will be judged by American cartoonist Bosch Faustini, who won a similar competition in Texas there 3 years ago. The move is likely to come under severe criticism as Muslims consider any depiction of the Prophet as blasphemous. Wilders' Freedom Party is the leading opposition party in the Dutch parliament after coming in second place in the last year's election. The far-right MP had previously called for the Quran to be banned. He claims Islam is a totalitarian political ideology rather than a religion. He has previously called for mosques and Islamic schools to be shut down. He had even called for a blanket ban on Muslim immigrants. Cartoons and other depictions of Prophet Muhammad have provoked violent response. In the past, in 2015, gunmen stormed the office of the French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo. This was in response to the publication printing cartoons of the Prophet. 12 people were killed in this shooting in the Charlie Hebdo incident. And I'm joined by John Parrock, WION's correspondent from Brussels. John, my question to you is, isn't it like inviting trouble in context of what the world saw, after Charlie Hebdo published certain pictures?
Yeah, it is a real problem. I mean, there's a lot of interest in this case right now here in Europe. Obviously, it is something that is so controversial to have these depictions. And also, back in 2005, there was a real sort of outrage when a Danish cartoonist decided to draw, a publication published a cartoon of the Prophet Muhammad, and there were real protests across the Muslim world there. I suppose one of the things that everyone's asking is why would Geert Wilders and his opposition party want to do this? Well, clearly they want to incense the public and they want some attention on this case, which is what we're seeing now. For Geert Wilders, he is anti-Islam. He's very, very clearly said that he wants the Quran to be banned. He's been heavily critical. He's really showed many times that he does not want Muslims in the Netherlands. So it's no real surprise that he's doing it, but I suppose the sort of contentiousness of this does not go away.
Thank you, John. Thank you for joining us. The issue is is it a case of free speech, or is just being stretching the definition of using free speech, or is just the bias which is getting manifested because there's an anti-immigrant sentiment throughout Europe?